This might sound macabre, but as we grow older, we slowly come to accept the sad but inevitable truth that someday our loved ones will pass away. Instead of fearing death, however, it's better to embrace the idea so that when it does eventually happen, we're ready to mourn appropriately. Humans aren't the only species who must experience the grieving process. Certain animals also have an intricate understanding of life, and it's fascinating to watch it happen. Recently, at the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya, an elephant matriarch named Nalakite fell terminally ill. It was only a matter of time before she passed, and what her 3 calves did in her final days was nothing short of amazing. As humans, we must all learn to deal with death as we grow older. But we're not the only animal species that goes through the grieving process. Elephants do too. When one elephant fell terminally ill at the Masai Mara National Reserve in Kenya, her family took it hard. Nalakite was an elephant matriarch who gave birth to 3 calves and helped guide them through life. One afternoon, however, workers at the elephant-aware Masai Mara Reserve found her collapsed in a muddy ditch. She was older and it didn't look like she had the strength to get back up. Nalakite's 3 calves watched solemnly as their mother struggled to lift herself out of the thick mud. As upset as they were, they seemed to understand that their mother's life was coming to an end, and they did something marvelous to ease her pain. The baby elephants spent every minute of every day right by their mother's side as she slowly lost her strength. It seemed as if they wanted to be there to ease as much of her pain as possible, and they knew she wanted to be surrounded by her loved ones. At one point, Nalakite's oldest son laid down next to her in the mud so he could be as close to his mother as possible and to show her that he was there for any kind of support she needed. It was both touching and heartbreaking to watch. All the workers at the National Reserve gave Nalakite and her children plenty of space to mourn. They knew how upsetting the ordeal was for them. They frequently watched as the calves stroked their mother's side with their trunks. At one point, the 2 older calves actually placed their trunks over the youngest in a comforting embrace. It was almost as if they were giving their youngest sibling a hug to help them through the difficult time. Finally, on the morning that Nalakite passed away, her children remained with her body for several hours. The calves were in mourning, and the workers at the reserve gave them as much time as they needed before they removed Nalakite's body. Even though the death of Nalakite was sad for both her family and the employees at the reserve, at least they still had each other to lean on if things got difficult. The bond between elephants is just as strong as the bond between humans. The 3 calves slowly began to acclimate to life without Nalakite's guiding presence. They spent time with other elephant family members as well, such as uncles, aunts, and cousins that lived there on the reserve. Luckily, workers felt that the elephant calves would be able to adapt to life without Nalakite. It was difficult for the first few days, but they'll always remember her loving presence and how it helped them become the strong and intelligent animals they are today. This story is one of many in the animal kingdom. Though it may be tragic to us, these animals are as well equipped to deal with the difficulties life throws at them as we are. Nalakite's memory will live on forever, and it's inspiring to see that her family came together in their darkest hour. Check out these other videos from Let Me Know. If you haven't made the move to subscribe to our channel, all you need to do is click on that red subscribe button. Thank you for watching.